Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Sara English. I'm Sarah, and I'm so happy you decided to spend some time learning English with us today.
And I'm Mike. It's always great to have you here. Maybe you're listening while you're driving, making dinner, taking a walk, or simply relaxing with a cup of coffee.
Wherever you are, we hope this conversation helps you feel more comfortable with natural English.
Today we have a topic that almost every adult can relate to. We're going to talk about jobs, work, and professional life in clear and natural English.
This episode is designed for B1 to B2 learners, so our conversation will sound more natural while still being easy to follow.
Don't worry if you don't understand every single word. Focus on the general meaning and let your listening skills grow little by little.
Before we begin, we have a simple question for you to think about while you listen.
Here it is. What do you enjoy most about your job? Or what kind of job would you like to have in the future?
Maybe you already have a job that you enjoy.
Maybe you're still studying and thinking about your future career.
Or perhaps you're looking for a new opportunity because you want something different.
Whatever your situation is, we hope today's conversation gives you useful English and ideas to think about.
Work is a big part of our lives. Many people spend 8 or more hours each day at work.
That means we often talk about our jobs with friends, family members, co-workers, and even people we meet for the first time.
In fact, one of the most common questions people ask when they meet someone new is, "What do you do?"
It sounds like a simple question, but sometimes it can be difficult to answer naturally in English.
Some people only know how to say the name of their job.
But real conversations usually continue after that.
People might ask what your typical day looks like.
They might ask whether you enjoy your work.
Or they may ask how long you've been working there.
So today we'll practice talking about jobs in a more natural and confident way.
Mike, before we explain useful vocabulary, I want to ask you something.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
When you were younger, did you always know what kind of job you wanted?
Not at all. My ideas changed many times.
Really? Tell us about them.
When I was very young, I wanted to become a firefighter.
That's a brave choice.
I thought firefighters were heroes because they helped people every day.
They certainly do.
Then, a few years later, I became interested in computers.
So your dream changed.
Yes, suddenly I wanted to work with technology instead.
I think many children experience that. Our interests grow and change as we learn more about the world.
Exactly. Sometimes we discover talents that we didn't know that we had.
Or we meet someone who inspires us.
That's true. One good teacher or one interesting experience can completely change our plans.
What about you, Sarah? Did you always know what kind of work you wanted to do?
Now I'm curious too.
Well, when I was a child, I imagined becoming a doctor.
That's a very respected profession.
Yes, I liked the idea of helping people feel better.
Did you enjoy science at school?
I did, but I also loved languages and communication.
So eventually your interests moved in another direction.
Exactly. I realized that I really enjoyed teaching and helping people learn.
And now you're doing that through English.
Yes, and I feel grateful because I can connect with learners from many different countries.
It's interesting how life sometimes takes us somewhere we didn't expect.
That's a good point. Many adults don't work in the field they imagined when they were children.
Some people study one subject, but later build a career in something completely different.
And that's perfectly normal.
Careers are rarely straight lines.
They often include changes, new opportunities, unexpected challenges, and valuable lessons.
Now let's talk about the word job.
Yes, a job is the work that you do to earn money.
For example, someone can say, I have a full-time job at a hospital.
Or, I'm looking for a new job because I want more responsibility.
Another useful word is career.
A career is different from a job.
Your career is the long journey of your working life.
You may have many different jobs during one career.
Exactly. A job can change, but your career is the bigger picture.
Here's another useful expression. I work as...
For example, I work as an accountant.
Or, I work as a graphic designer.
You can also say, I work in,
Such as, I work in education.
or I work in healthcare.
Notice the difference.
I work as tells us your position.
While I work in tells us your industry or field.
That's an easy difference to remember.
Another common question is, what does a typical day look like?
This question invites you to describe your daily routine at work.
You don't need a complicated answer.
You can simply explain your main responsibilities.
For example, I answer emails, attend meetings, and help customers.
Or, I spend most of my day designing websites and talking with clients.
Notice that these answers sound much more natural than simply saying your job title.
They help the other person understand what you actually do, and that usually makes the conversation more interesting.
People often enjoy hearing about real experiences rather than just short facts.
Another useful question is, how long have you worked there?
This question uses the present perfect tense.
For example, I've worked there for 3 years.
Or, I've been with the company since 2022.
These expressions appear very often in everyday conversations.
So they're worth practicing until they feel natural.
Of course, not everyone loves their job every day.
That's true. Even people who enjoy their work have stressful days.
Some days, everything goes smoothly.
And on other days, it feels like every small problem arrives at the same time.
That's simply part of working life.
The important thing is learning how to talk about these experiences in English with confidence.
During today's conversation, we'll explore many situations that people experience at work.
We'll discuss responsibilities, teamwork, challenges, communication, and professional goals.
Along the way, we'll introduce useful expressions that you can use in real conversations.
So while you listen, think about your own job or the career you hope to have one day.
Ask yourself, how would I describe my work in English?
Even if your answer isn't perfect yet, that's completely fine.
Every conversation you practice helps you become a more confident English speaker.
And the best way to improve is to keep listening, keep speaking, and keep learning a little every day.
Now that we've talked about introducing your job, let's move into something that makes conversations feel more personal. Instead of only talking about what we do, let's talk about what our work is actually like.
I like that idea, because two people can have the same job title but completely different experiences.
Exactly. Two teachers may work in different schools.
Two engineers may work on completely different projects.
And two office workers may have very different daily routines.
That's why asking good questions helps us have more interesting conversations.
Mike, let me ask you one of those questions.
Go ahead.
What do you enjoy most about your work?
That's an easy one. I really enjoy solving problems.
Can you explain what you mean?
Sure. Every day brings something different. Sometimes a coworker needs help, sometimes a customer has a question, sometimes there's a project that doesn't go as planned.
So you like finding solutions.
Exactly. When a difficult situation becomes clear because of something I did, it gives me a real sense of satisfaction.
I understand that feeling.
What about you?
For me, the best part is helping people learn something new.
Even after all this time?
Yes, every learner has different strengths and different challenges.
So every lesson feels a little different?
It does. Sometimes a student suddenly understands something that seemed difficult before.
Those must be rewarding moments.
They really are. Seeing someone's confidence grow is one of my favorite parts of teaching.
I think many people feel happiest at work when they know they're making a positive difference.
I agree. Salary is important, but it isn't the only thing that matters.
That's true.
People also care about respect, purpose, and enjoying the people they work with.
Speaking of coworkers, that's another topic that comes up often in conversations.
Yes, someone might ask, do you work alone or as part of a team?
That's a useful question.
How would you answer it?
I'd say I work both independently and with a team.
That's probably true for many jobs.
Definitely. Some tasks require quiet concentration, while others require cooperation.
Teamwork is an important skill in almost every profession today.
It's not enough to do your own work well.
You also need to communicate clearly with other people,
Sometimes that can be the hardest part,
especially when everyone is busy.
or when different people have different ideas about the best solution.
That's where listening becomes just as important as speaking.
Good communication saves time and prevents many misunderstandings.
Let's teach another useful word.
Good idea.
The word is responsibility.
A responsibility is something you're expected to do.
For example, one of my responsibilities is preparing weekly reports.
Or, my main responsibility is helping customers solve problems.
Notice that people often ask, "What are your main responsibilities?"
That's more natural than asking someone to describe every detail of their work.
Another useful word is deadline.
Most workers know that word very well.
A deadline is the date or time when something must be finished.
Sometimes deadlines help us stay organized.
And sometimes they create stress.
Have you ever had a week with several deadlines at once?
More than once. Those weeks require careful planning.
What do you usually do?
First, I decide which task is the most urgent.
That's smart.
Then I break larger projects into smaller steps.
That makes big tasks feel more manageable.
Exactly. Looking at one huge project can feel overwhelming.
But looking at today's small task feels much easier.
This idea works for learning English, too.
Instead of saying, "I want to become fluent," you can focus on today's lesson.
Small progress adds up over time.
Another topic people often discuss is working from home.
Yes, remote work has become much more common.
Some people absolutely love it.
Others prefer going to the office.
Which do you prefer?
I think both have advantages.
Tell me more.
Working from home saves commuting time.
That's a big advantage.
It can also provide more flexibility.
But it also requires self-discipline,
Exactly. Without good habits, it's easy to become distracted.
especially when your home is full of interruptions.
On the other hand, working in an office makes collaboration easier.
You can ask questions quickly and have spontaneous conversations.
Those small conversations often help solve problems faster.
Every working style has strengths and weaknesses.
That's why different people prefer different environments.
Here's another useful question you may hear.
What's the most challenging part of your job?
How would you answer that?
I'd probably say that balancing different responsibilities can be challenging.
That's a realistic answer.
Sometimes several important tasks arrive on the same day.
Then you need to decide what should come first.
Exactly.
My answer would be dealing with unexpected situations.
Because you can't always plan everything.
Right, no matter how organized you are, surprises happen.
That's why flexibility is such an important professional skill.
Flexible people adjust without giving up.
They stay calm and look for solutions.
Let's introduce another useful expression.
To gain experience.
Experience means knowledge and skills that you develop by doing something.
For example, I gained valuable experience in my first job.
Or I'm hoping to gain more management experience.
Employers often value experience because it shows that you've learned from real situations.
But everyone starts somewhere.
Exactly. No one begins their career with years of experience.
That's why it's important not to compare yourself with people who have been working much longer.
Focus on your own progress.
Learn something from each project.
Improve one skill at a time.
Over months and years, those small improvements become significant.
Before we continue, here's another question for everyone listening.
Think about your answer quietly.
If someone asked you, "What's your favorite part of your job?" what would you say?
Maybe it's helping customers.
Maybe it's creating something new.
Maybe it's working with friendly coworkers.
Or maybe you're still searching for a job that matches your interests and values.
Whatever your situation is, being able to talk about work naturally is an important communication skill.
And the more you practice these conversations, the easier they become.
In the next part, we'll talk about job interviews, career growth, workplace communication, and useful vocabulary that can help you sound more confident in professional English conversations.
Now let's continue with another situation that almost everyone experiences at some point: job interviews.
Even people with many years of experience often feel nervous before an interview.
That's completely normal. An interview is your chance to introduce yourself and show why you're a good fit for the position.
One common question is, can you tell me about yourself?
Many people think they should tell their whole life story, but that's usually not necessary.
A better answer is to briefly explain your education, your work experience, and what you're doing now.
Then you can mention a few strengths that relate to the job.
Another common question is, why do you want to work here?
This question gives you an opportunity to show that you've learned something about the company.
Employers like candidates who are genuinely interested, not people who are sending the same application everywhere.
During an interview, it's also important to listen carefully. Sometimes people become so nervous that they answer a different question than the one they were asked.
Taking a moment to think before speaking is perfectly acceptable.
In fact, it often makes your answer clearer.
Let's move beyond interviews and talk about professional growth.
That's something that continues throughout your career.
Many people ask themselves, how can I improve at my job?
One answer is to keep learning.
Learning doesn't stop after school or university.
Every new project teaches you something.
Every mistake teaches you something too.
Sometimes mistakes become our best teachers because we remember the lesson for a long time.
Of course, nobody enjoys making mistakes.
But if we learn from them, they become valuable experiences instead of failures.
Another important part of professional life is receiving feedback.
Feedback means comments or suggestions that help you improve.
Positive feedback tells you what you're doing well.
Constructive feedback shows you what you can improve.
At first, constructive feedback can feel uncomfortable.
But if it's respectful and honest, it can help you grow much faster.
That's why many successful professionals actively ask for feedback.
They understand that improvement requires learning from others.
Another useful workplace skill is time management.
Time management means organizing your time effectively.
Instead of trying to do everything at once, you decide what is most important.
Planning your day can reduce stress and increase productivity.
Productivity doesn't mean being busy every minute.
It means spending your time on the tasks that matter most.
Let's imagine another conversation.
Sounds good. Mike, if a friend asked whether you enjoy your current work, what would you honestly say?
I'd say that I enjoy most of it, especially when I get to solve interesting problems and work with supportive people.
Is there anything you'd like to improve?
Yes, I'd like to continue developing my communication skills because they're useful in every profession.
I completely agree.
What about you?
I'd like to become even better at creating lessons that are practical and enjoyable for learners.
That's a great goal because learning is more effective when people enjoy the process.
Exactly. When students feel relaxed, they're usually more willing to speak and make mistakes.
And making mistakes is an important part of learning any language.
Before we finish today's episode, let's review some useful vocabulary.
The first word is responsibility.
A responsibility is a task or duty that you're expected to complete.
Next is deadline.
A deadline is the time by which work must be finished.
We also learned career.
Your career is the long-term journey of your professional life.
Another useful word is experience.
Experience is the knowledge and skill you gain by doing something over time.
We also talked about feedback.
Feedback is advice or information that helps you improve your performance.
Another important word is flexibility.
Flexibility means being able to adjust when situations change.
We also used productivity.
Productivity means completing meaningful work efficiently.
Finally, we talked about communication.
Communication is the ability to share ideas clearly and understand other people.
Here's a simple practice activity for you.
Imagine someone asks, "What do you do for a living?"
Try answering with more than just your job title.
Explain what your responsibilities are.
Talk about what you enjoy.
Mention one challenge you sometimes face.
Then describe one professional goal you'd like to achieve in the future.
This is excellent practice because it helps you speak naturally instead of memorizing short answers.
If you'd like, write your answer in the comments.
You can introduce yourself by writing, "I'm your name, from your country, and I work as..."
We'd love to read about your jobs, your goals, and your experiences.
Remember that every profession has value.
Whether you work in an office, a school, a hospital, a shop, a factory, or from home, your work contributes to the lives of other people.
And if you're still searching for your first job or planning a career change, don't lose confidence.
Every experienced professional was once a beginner.
Keep learning, keep asking questions, and keep improving one step at a time.
The English you practice today can help you communicate with coworkers, succeed in interviews, and build new opportunities tomorrow.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
We hope this conversation helped you feel more confident talking about your job in English.
Keep practicing a little every day because small progress becomes big progress over time.
Take care of yourself. Keep enjoying your English journey, and we'll see you in the next episode of Talk Sara English.